On Friday, after the grain markets closed, EPA released the renewable fuel standard for 2014. Those levels dictate how much ethanol goes into gasoline and how much biodiesel is blended into traditional diesel. Now here's what it says. It's cutting the total RFS requirements to 15.2 billion gallons. The original mandate called for more than 18 billion by 2014. Corn ethanol, it's reduced by nearly 1 billion gallons in 2014 compared to what it was just this year. And cellulosic ethanol was greatly dialed back to just 17 million gallons from the original mandate under the Clean Air Act. EPA says the main reason lies in the fact that that's all this segment of the industry is currently able to produce. In its release, the EPA says it chose to lower the RFS mandate based on what it calls practical limits on ethanol blending. The agency says overall gasoline use is less than Congress anticipated it would be back in 2007 when these levels were originally established. With ethanol production, well, it's continued to rise. Because of that disparity, the EPA says fuel suppliers are at the blend wall, meaning at the current 10% ethanol to gasoline blend, there's more supply of ethanol than demand. A public comment period will now begin, allowing interested parties such as ethanol and oil industries to respond to the levels. Pro-ethanol groups are not pleased with the proposed rule from EPA, but the livestock sector thinks it's a move in the right direction. During a farm broadcaster convention last week in Kansas City, we heard from numerous groups who are keeping a close eye on developments.
We look at market forces, we look at market pull, we look at market pushes. So a lot of different data points go into that decision making.
If you, EPA, reduce the RFS to 13 billion gallons or less, you just took 1.4 billion gallons of ethanol demand that we thought we were going to have away from us. That's 500 million bushels of corn. The impact that that is going to have on rural America will be significant.
We just don't think the government should be picking winners and losers in the ethanol market. We live and die as cattle producers by the free market, and we think ethanol should as well.
EPA will conduct a 60-day comment period on this proposal, and in a related matter, it's also received several requests from groups wanting to waive the statutory volumes for 2014. That will also get a comment period.